everybody, welcome back to another session of the Hopry. My name is Starr and today is Friday. Thank God this week was horrible at work. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up my hop week here on the Hopry. As you know, on Wednesday we did the Ballast Point Sculpin IPA, and then on Monday we did the McKellar 1000 IBU. So, you know, I thought, hey, why not get the Blue Dot from Hair of the Dog on the show this week as well. Hair of the Dog is one of my favorite breweries out there. I mean, everything that they make is just phenomenal. Alan Sprance, the guy who owns the brewery up there, I think is really making some of the best beer out there. And he only brews about 500 barrels a year, so a very small amount of beer. And everything that I've had has just blown my mind. Now, I've been sitting here kind of drinking through some of this Blue Dot here, and I got to tell you, man, it's a pretty solid beer. You know, just looking at the color, it's about the same exact color as the Sculpin IPA that we did on Wednesday, though I will tell you that this one has a little bit more of a haze to it, so not a whole lot of filtering going on here, but anyway, you know, not a bad looking beer. I would, you know, hope to see something a little bit more clear, but hey, you know what, that's fine. As long as there's a good amount of hops in there, I'm fine. So in terms of head on this one, it's got it, first of all, which is good. But, you know, just your traditional off-white eggshell color. So nothing, you know, out of the ordinary. And hey, it's head. It's not supposed to be out of the ordinary. So anyway, let's go ahead and smell it. I want to smell it. So I'm definitely getting a lot of peach and mango out of this one. You know, it really smells like some of the, you know, some of the Southern California IPAs and even some of those up closer to like the San Francisco area, but definitely West Coast. And you know, you can say that Portland, Oregon is West Coast. I mean, they're Northwest Coast, but hey, West Coast nonetheless. And this really kind of situates itself right in with the Ballast Point Sculpin IPA and also the Firestone Walker Union Jack IPA that we reviewed not too long ago as well. So if you're someone that likes any of those three, you'll probably like these other two as well. Let me go ahead and give this one another taste. And you know, this one's been sitting out for about 15-20 minutes now. And I think it's just at the right temperature now, which is part of the reason why I wanted to save it. You know, sometimes I pull these beers out and I let them sit for about 15 minutes before we get going. Other times I like to just open the bottle, drink it for a little bit, kind of familiarize myself with, you know, the flavors and the aromas that are coming out of it. That way it's just kind of better to articulate. I mean, hell, I've only got, what, 10 minutes on here, so sometimes it can really be difficult to break a beer down in that amount of time. But taste, wow. I think this is a very nice beer. It's really got that good, you know, floral component. There's a little bit of pine, though not much. I'm getting more of like the over-ripened mango and peach paired with, you know, maybe a little bit of pine, but it's definitely got that sunshine in a bottle element that I really like about IPAs. There's also a good amount of bitterness. Now, on Wednesday when we reviewed the Sculpin IPA, I talked about how it was just approaching potentially being too bitter. And I think this one is even a little less bitter than that, but really shares a lot of those same hop profiles. So if I'm going to compare this to anything, it's definitely going to be the Ballast Point, but this one just does have a little bit less bitterness. So really a successful beer to me. Again, I love everything that Hair of the Dog does. This is the first time I've had one of their IPAs, but it's good to see that they are good at just about everything they do. Well, anyway, I'm just going to take one last second here because this is the last time we'll meet on hops this week. I just wanted to remind you guys that I have a campaign tab on my website. You can just click on it up there. It's called Campaign. And my plea, you know, with liquor stores across the country and also with you guys that are drinking these beers, you know, when you get hops, put them in the fridge And that's why I call it the Fridge the Hops campaign. So basically what that means is the next time you go to your liquor store and you see, IPAs, Imperial IPAs sitting out on the shelves, take a second and ask to speak to your beer manager and just say, hey, is there any way you could get these IPAs in the refrigerator? Sometimes just by putting them in the refrigerator and maybe unscrewing the fluorescent lights in that door, or those several doors that they may have, you can really extend the life of an IPA by 6 to 8 months, sometimes even just a little bit more depending on what the IPA is. But really, I think that's going to help their business. It's going to help you because you'll always know, hey, this is a great place that takes care of their beer, and I'll go back. So anyway, that's my final thought for this week. I really hope you've enjoyed Hop Week. I hope you've enjoyed all of the sessions that we've done over the last few weeks where we had the smoked beer and the low ABV series. And I'll try to do some more of those in the future. This has been a lot of fun for me. I'm not sure what I'll do next, but I will try to think of something creative to get out to you guys. So anyway, if you're following me on Twitter, you can go to twitter.com/thehopry, believe it or not. Or always go to my website, thehopry.com. Follow me on Facebook too. We've got some good discussions going out on there. So, well, anyway, my name is Mark Starr. Thanks a lot for coming back, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Alan, you are the man. I mean it. This beer and all of your beers, insanity. Love them.